Among LTN's most immediate benefits is finding trucks to haul your cattle on our Loadboard at rates that work for you. LTN puts you in complete control of your freight costs. You can choose carriers you know, even if they aren't the cheapest. You can also post your loads early to get lots of bids to get the best possible rate. And additionally, you can verify the presence of W-9s and insurance policies for these carriers before hiring them. This video will focus on finding trucks from the load board and understanding the bidding process. Keep in mind that you can also call us directly and we will post your loads for you, leaving you to simply accept the bids that you want. We'll cover other ways to arrange trucks using LTN in our other videos. As a demonstration, I'll show you that this process only takes seconds. One thing to note here is that I'll be putting in sample information. You'll obviously be putting in the actual address for the origin and destination, but otherwise this will proceed much like any normal load would. We'll cover everything you're seeing here in a moment. Start by clicking here to post a load and provide all the required load information. Provide the origin and destination addresses, select the pickup date and time, and finally enter the number of trucks you need. Continue to provide other optional load considerations. Bidding instructions are generally used to communicate conditions that might add to the cost of freight, such as requiring a washout or chips. If you're finding 5 trucks, each driver gets the same driver instructions on the load assigned to them personally. Done right, these fields can save you or your staff from hours of phone calls. Here you can review the load details. When you're satisfied, we'll assign this load to the live board to get bids. Click Assign To and then Assign to Live Board for public bidding. The other options may or may not be useful to you, so we'll cover those in other videos. Posting to the live load board creates a listing. You can manage your current listings by clicking here. On this screen, you can see all of your listings' basic information, the number of bids placed, as well as the price of the lowest bid. Trucking companies across the nation subscribe to this load board to receive notifications upon new load listings. Once your listing is created, these trucking companies instantly get emails and text messages about it. We've made it easy for them to log in and bid on your listing. Here you can easily review those bids and other important information. If you scroll down, you'll see your listing's bids. You can also see some basic company information and whether that trucking company has entered their W-9 and insurance policy information into their company profile. Once you select a bid, those documents for those companies become available to you. This document automation saves hours of phone tag when it's time to prepare yearly or quarterly filings. Sometimes you'll see a company with a verified shield. This means that LTN has called them, spoken with their office, and verified that they're a real company. Specifically, we've gone over their W-9 and insurance policy to make sure we can vouch for the authenticity of those documents at that time. Let's look a bit closer at the bids you'll receive. We've made it easy to communicate with the trucking companies before accepting their bids. Make sure to be attentive to the bid's proposed pickup time. For each bid, the pickup time may vary from your original request to accommodate the carrier's schedule. Use the bid history conversation to resolve any concerns before hiring. One bid from a trucking company may offer trucks for multiple loads. If your listing is searching for 4 trucks, you might get a bid for 2, 3, or even all 4. You can select as few or as many of the bid's available trucks by selecting here. When you've found a bid and truck count you approve of, you can accept it here. Accepting a bid is hiring that trucking company to haul your loads. This bid becomes as many booked loads. You can see all of your booked loads here. The trucking company will be notified immediately that you've hired them. There's a lot more LTN does to help you manage your in-flight loads, billing, and settlement, but it's as easy as that to post a load and accept a bid. We'll cover those other useful topics in other videos.